I mean, they have better options to show them around.
Yeah, the teams are coming in on the 19th. The Women's Asia Cup starts in Dambulla. They've started to arrive, and Pakistan arrive later today. We'll send them to Dambulla. The Gloria Iotto.
They wouldn't mind that. It has been quite impressive. The Sri Lankan Cricket Board has attracted so much of cricketing activity towards Sri Lanka. Last couple of years, we have seen so many events being organized here.
Brilliant, Chapman. How good along the grass, in the air. Been superb.
They have saved plenty of runs. Plenty of runs. Oh, how about that catch? Not only you had to anticipate that, had to be off the block very quickly, and then dive at the right moment. All combined.
That ends the fifth over. We have a game. Dakottu is past score 33 at the moment. Colombo Strikers are 31 for 3. Yeah, those wickets. 5 for 38 for the Sixers, and they just couldn't do what they wanted to. They still could go on and win this match. Unfortunately, their qualification chances very minimal. One Pradeep. Upesh, another wicket. Through the shot ever so early. Sadira Samaravikrama, the wickets continue to fall.
Are they making it hard for Colombo Strikers by picking up these wickets? Yeah, good line, good length. The ball's stopped in the surface, and that's why Samara Vikrama was early into the stroke, couldn't control it. 6 was his individual score, is 31 for 4.
Dunitwella again. Best of 45. Early days, of course, for this young player. Showing signs of maturing and having a lot to offer. Nowhere near the ball, but in T20 cricket, you're looking to hit on the up. You're looking to carve it through the field. Suspicious look at the pitch. Not surprised. We've been watching the game all day. Need to be tighter in your stroke play.
Brilliant bowling. They have used the new ball with some effect. Bit of swing in the air, deviation of the surface, and then that bounce. Making it doubly difficult for the batters. Not the right choice of strokes. First up from Villalage, with a couple of slips in place. As a batter, you need to play the ball close to your body. And you can afford to leave those deliveries.
Two slips away, but he manages that quite nicely. Well, Lalage.
We are talking about Samra Vikrama's dismissal. Now, when you are here in Colombo as a batter, you got to be absolutely spot on with your timing when you're looking to hit the ball on the up. But if you're early into the stroke, that's what's going to happen to you. You've got to scoop the ball in the air.
The wicket they need is Phillips. Even yesterday, he anchored the innings through. He'll be busy. He'll keep that scoreboard moving, even though the big shots are hard to come by.
He's aware of the surroundings, isn't he? Always, Glenn Phillips. He knows what are the scoring options in terms of boundaries and singles. Doesn't try to hit the ball very hard when he's defending. Plays it with a soft hand, hence scores singles.
.91 required, 2 digits. They had 100 plus to defend. So much easier to put pressure on the opposition. Real arm wrestle from 100 plus. Energize yourself, enhance your performance. It's refreshing too. Quench your thirst as well. Edge over the slips, no one there. That was lucky. Bilal again trying to hoik it over Vidon. 37 for 4 after 6.
They saw the line and went after it. 10 more. The bowling side have 10 more runs. And with 6 wickets in those 10 runs, they have a chance.
Abdullah 25 for 4 at this stage. That's after 6 overs at the end of the power play. Managed to get themselves to 123. He's going to bowl out Vikramasinghe 2 for 7 in his 3. Up to now, he's been really impressing us with his batting. Now showing that he can add value. 3 seamers seen so far this.
They got plenty of hope. All they need is bat sensibly. You're talking about Vikramasinghe, the youngster. He's been impressive with the bat. He hasn't been comfortable bowling with the older ball. For the first time I saw him bowling with the newish ball. Put a lot of control, swung the ball in the air, deviation of the surface, and bowled the right lengths. With the older ball, he just bangs the ball in and gives away so many scoring opportunities. Like that. Bilal is a competent batsman. He knows how to handle the pressure. He's got go-to strokes as well. Now you can expect good things from him.
What a shot. Timed it nicely, got that front foot out of the way, and he was swinging hard.
Yeah, gone are the days where batsmen used to caress the ball through covers. Here you see full-blooded cover drive, cleared the front leg, gave everything behind that stroke.
Now you should know that Velalage is waiting to launch. Getting into a position, and if it's full, he's going to have a swing. If you want to be critical of Wickramasinghe, that was too full. Just got to pull it back a wee bit. Velalage will try to take him on for sure.
Yeah, room was offered as well. But he has shown his mettle, this youngster, Wickramasinghe, in the 5th edition of Lanka Premier League. He was exceptional in the last season. Velalage caught the eyes.
The winner for this game of the return air ticket to Chennai, compliments Fritz Air, will be the person who catches it on the rebound. There we go.
Are they going to share the ticket?
There's no sharing. There's no caring and no sharing.
But the Fitzek do care, don't they?
Last ball of his spell. Full again, he goes. Very predictable, but Wickramasinghe wants to be full, looking for swing. He's bowled out, 4 overs, 2 for 13, 43 for 4. Points table, Goal Marvels. They'll finish in the top 2 for sure now. 4 runs more or 5 runs more, and then it will be confirmed that the Kandy Falcons would qualify. Dumbulla Sixers will be the team that will miss out on the playoffs. Akila Dhananjaya introduced. What a great time for a hat-trick. We've seen one. Seen bowlers on a hat-trick a few times. Shadab actually twice, if I'm right. What a moment for that.
No rush for the batters. Got plenty of time.
Ball.
They'll keep on nudging the ball here and there with the occasional boundary.
Yeah, get closer for now. Tisara Pereira, Shadab Khan, Dinro Fernando also can bat. So there's enough firepower to come. Get it within 40, 50 runs and then you can launch.
Still overrun a ball. The requirement for these batters. Not challenging.
That'll be a couple. They're quick between the wickets. In fact, he's timed it so well, it'll be 4. Not even Hendricks can get to it. Well, there you go. The playoffs, the 4 teams qualifying for the playoffs are confirmed. The Ambula Sixers will miss out. We're now waiting to see where they end up.
Yeah, they are gunning to topple Gol Falcons.
Ah, yes, buddy.
I missed it. That googly on that occasion had no clue. Yeah, that was timed beautifully. Even a fielder like Reza Hendricks wasn't able to stop that one.
Right. Come on, Agla.
76 of 73 required. You look at the Duckworth Lewis pass score and where this game is right now. Ambula Sixers are ahead, but it's of no use. Here's another wicket, an opportunity taken, and it's Phillips. Phillips perishes looking for the big one.
Yeah, he's been uncomfortable again. Akila Dhananjaya, yes, he was able to time the ball beautifully through covers, but whenever the ball was pitched up, he had no clue whether it was a leg spinner or a googly. Played for the googly. A bit of grip for Akila Dhananjaya, and that did the job for him. He's amongst wickets here, and it's Glenn Phillips, who was looking good, has been dismissed for 15. It's 48 for 5.
For 5. Colombo strikers, well, they were cock a hook when they were 124 to chase, but now they're 48 for 5. 8 overs done. The cream of the batting being dismissed. Ambula Sixers playing their A game here with the ball. Some wonderful fielding as well. Mohammad Nabi, the skipper. What is Velalage trying to do? He's got everything mixed up. 48 for 6. Now Ambula is spoiling everybody's party here. They had to defend 47, they lost it. And Colombo's chance of being on the top of the tree is also now disintegrating with wickets like this.
A brain fade by Dunit Velalage. He just lost a big wicket in the last ball of the previous over. When you play a reverse sweep and dismisses, got to be said. Silly. Colombo 48 for 6 after 8.1 overs. And that's going to be the strategic timeout.
I just can't believe my eyes here. 48 for 6 Colombo strikers. They've done even worse than the Dambulla Sixers. Shadab Khan is in, he's joining the captain. And this game is going nowhere. I say that because 47 was what Dambulla was defending, so now that's gone. We'll come to that in a moment. This is Velal again. Just talk us through this, Maha.
For once, I'm lost for words. Usually I have my opinion for everything. By that occasion, golden chance to be not out 40, 45 youngster seeing his home through, and he plays a stroke like that on the back of losing Glenn Phillips' previous delivery. I just don't get it. Don't play cricket in that way. Take some responsibility, young man. Oh, leg slip in plays, almost had it. Mohammad Nabi, the pace he's bowling, the couple of deliveries before, it missed the outside edge. This occasion, inside edge, and brings the 50 with the 2 runs.
Look at the bounce. That bounced a lot. Pushing forward, almost the splice. That's Chapman. Chapman has been brilliant on the field. Oh, that time. I'll tell you what, he doesn't seem to know which way it's coming. The previous one turned and bounced. This went with the arm. He is tied up in knots.
That's when he's not sure whether he's going to turn or go straight. Most of the time plays on the back foot. And that's the doubt Mohammad Nabi has created. And that one was full. That's why Shadam was in the front foot. A successful over comes to an end. 9 done, 50 for 6. Eliminated one team finally. That's Dambulla Sixers, but they still can celebrate some pride winning this game.
Now, the scenario here is that Dambulla Sixers cannot get to the top 4 even if they win here. Now, the only chance is for Colombo strikers to see whether they could get to the top. Now, to do that, they need to win here. Now, what do you reckon, Favis Maharu? Do you think they can make that? 73 of 65, 4 wicket standing. They looked a bit tense there.
The first hurdle for Thisara Perra is to play 2 off spinners on top of their game. Mohammad Nabi bowling brilliantly from the opposite end. Akila Dhananjay is very good against left-handers. And if Thisara Perra survives this onslaught by Akila and Mohammad Nabi, there will be a chance. And Shadab Khan has to play a binder as well. The Colombo has to win in this partnership. Not let Isita Vijay Sundara, Matish Shapatir and all these players coming in. These two have to get the job done. And he'll have his work cut out against an off-spinner. Because if Thisara has any advantage or easy taken, just a single. Oh, the Swalek umpire nodding is not a good sign for the batsman. Directed most of the time is a close call.
Yeah, you're right. Their direct hits can be very tight and they're very confident. They're celebrating. Let's see. Yes. What is going on here? The Colombo strikers, they've got everything wrong with the bat in hand. They were brilliant with the ball, but they're gone to the other extreme with the bat in hand. It's a long walk back for Shadab Khan. Now, into the 10th over, he's gone for 3. Colombo strikers, 52 for 7. the captain's under pressure here. He doesn't have much support at the other end, this man. It's quite new. Vijay Sundara was very good with the ball in hand for the Colombo Strikers, but he doesn't really carry too much of credentials as a batter. This was confusion.
For a moment I thought Shadab Khan would have made it easy, but in the end, directed most of the time, does the job. Just want to finish up the point on Thisara Perera's weakness against Hospital. And just before I concluded that story, this all of a sudden it happened. Colombo is trying their hardest to play the eliminator, I should say that. But some of the strokes being played, chasing down a mediocre score, it's just questionable. The commitment, the responsibility, unfortunately, has not been the same.
Asking rate is hovering around 7. Still not frightening, but when you look at Colombo Strikers' wickets in hand, they've just left with 3 wickets. Now, with 3 wickets in hand, that can be a bit daunting for a on strike. Bought the single, and they'll get the single.
Yeah, Thisara Perera and Isitha Vijay Sundara quite confident that Isitha Vijay Sundara did make the crease, just to make sure. Faisal Afridi, the umpire from Pakistan, goes upstairs, and clearly Isitha Vijay Sundara is back at the crease. .55 for 7 after 10.
Now this man is very good against left-handers. Mohammad Nabi, he's got a good record. Loves bowling to the left-handers, goes round the wicket, tends to slide it in, bowls the off break as well, bowls it a little bit slower. At the moment, it's about surviving for this man.
Get a silly mid off Mohammad Nabi. Put some pressure. He's experienced, he'll know. He wants to get one pass the outside edge, and then comes the arm delivery.
See that he's looking to slow it up from round the wicket, just bowling that off stump line, at the odd ball turning and bouncing as well. Now Shadab Khan pushing and bouncing almost off the splice. That's the quicker one. That's the quicker one. Good work. One thing about the Damula Sixers, yes, they've bowled brilliantly, but what they have done even better has been the fielding.
Yeah, they're going down for sure, but not going down without a fight. Brilliant. As Damula Sixers, they're throwing themselves. Some of the efforts have been magnificent. Never easy knowing that you're already out of a big competition to give your all. But this is where the professionalism, the self-pride of the individual comes into play. And I thought everyone in the middle of the Damula Sixers have been giving their all. Even though when they go out with a big bang.
Oh, bold, that's a slower one. Going past the outside edge. 11 done, 56 for 7.
Just a signal from that Mohammad Nabi is over. A couple of overs from him, Akil Tanj, a couple of overs. And there's 4 overs will be the key against these 2 left-handers. Both these players, if they have any weakness, that is against the off spinners.
Yeah, it's the spinners that have been unleashed here against the Colombo Strikers batters. Akil Dhananjaya got a long off out now. What will be the point that Thisara Perera decides to take things into his own hand? At the moment, he's knocking it around. He's biding his time, but he cannot do it for too long. He's running out of time, running out of overs. Well, serving the nation for almost 30 years. Hydrating is the better word. The nation for 30 years. American Water, the official beverage partner. Oh, what about that? What about that? That was bowled slower. That's only 84, but look at how he takes off.
Play, that says Akil Dhananjaya. Turn, bounce, grip. Oh, brilliant. I spoke about how long this is a player until he launches. Since now, 2 slips in place, mid-wicket vacant, I would say now. He won't hold his horses for a long time. He likes to have a slog, especially mid-on in the circle.
That's what he does. He's cleared the man, but Chapman has been brilliant. And he is once again. He's been throwing himself around. He's taken some outstanding catches. And he's given 110% there. This is outstanding.
Yeah, commitment at its best. Never gave up till the last moment. Brilliant. Absolutely magnificent by Chapman. He has been a live wire in the field.
The special effort by double sixers. Oh, again. Enough turn to just beat that outside edge. Well done. 59 for 7.
When I'm slipping to Mujib and right, when I'm slipping to Mujib and Ilya,
Well, these places being decided. Candy Falcon has qualified for the playoffs. Our Colombo strikers still working hard. Topple the points table. Umpire removing Gaul from the first position, but they need to play well. At the moment, it's been very hard. It's been a remarkable turnaround. How well these bowlers have bowled and the fielders have complimented them. It's been a joy to watch.
Unbelievable just how hard it is to make a run at the moment. 60 for 7. And this just getting off strike. There's risk with everything. Full stretch dive. Taking on the mid-on fieldsman. Slip, short cover catching. Like a completely different game at the moment.
As opposed to the last game, Nabi has bowled really well. He's got the ball to spit. Those arm deliveries posing a lot of problems. And that's where Tisara is so good. When he decides to go aerial, he makes sure it goes over the boundary line.
He breaks the shackles, takes the risk. Mid-on's up inside the circle. Nabi won't mind that. If it just holds a fraction, there's risk there. But it's drift in, and it's full enough to get underneath before it spins. It's a good shot.
Yeah, one thing worked in the favour of Tisara Pereira over there. The ball was delivered wide of the crease, and he knew the ball is not going to spin away. Went with the stroke. Now bowls the same line, but this time around the length was slightly shorter.
Yeah, and there's a good example of that natural variation. One slides on, one just spins a fraction in the wicket as well. Puts that doubt in the batsman's mind.
Fielding has been top-notch. Have thrown themselves around. That was a pressure reliever. They've been made to defend. 13 done, it's 66 for 7.
Who would have thought? Who would have thought this game would come down to the wire? Again, wickets from both teams just falling consistently. Look at those worms. What you'd give for a partnership. The key, I think we're going to see it moving forward in this tournament. Looking to take wickets, so important, no matter what format of the game.
He's been also a revelation in this game. Akila Dhananjaya has bowled with a lot of control and removed the danger man as well. Glenn Phillips with that leg spinner.
Well, again, I think we've seen the fast bowlers set the game up, take wickets in the power play, so important. Then the spinners, once you're 3 or 4 down, it's game on. Look at that, just that movement. Can't do much as a batsman with that. Pretty good delivery.
Oh, they've certainly spun the ball a mile.
Oh, yes, buddy.
Yeah, the important thing was the lengths and the lines. Yes, you can get the ball to turn, but still, you will not bring any effect on the batter.
Again, I think when you look at that as well, it shows it's not big spin every ball. It's the natural variation. Yes, some are spinning and bouncing, there's no doubt about it. But some are going straight on, and that's what makes it so hard for a batsman. Oh, have a look at that. That one comes back into the left-hander. Geez, he does well to not only keep that out, really fast hands to come down and get any sort of bat on that.
How did he manage to miss that off stump? Oh, he played the ball very late. That's why he's been saved out there.
That's the latest late cut you'll ever see. He's played that off middle stump. That's unbelievable. Quick, fast hands.
Excellent over. 14 runs, 71 for 7. Plenty of spin options for Nabi in this game.
No.
Himantha, the leg spinner, who's been picking up wickets, yet to bowl.
I wonder what he does, the skipper. Does he stick to spin? Does he go back to the quicks? Interesting to see what he goes for.
Ball.
At some stage, these batters are going to have to take a risk and look for that boundary. Who they do it to. Is it the spin? How late do they leave it? Is it the ball spinning in? Is it the ball spinning away?
Both the batters out there in the middle are left-handers. They're waiting for Himantha. I think they have lined him up. That's why they're playing cautiously, not taking many risks. They know it's only 9.45 from here on. One good over, they're back in the game.
I think this is good captaincy as well. Nabi's just pushed mid-on back. Still bowling that line. Saying to the batsman, though, if you're going to take me on, you're going to have to take me over that man at mid-on. So you're going to have to get it out of the middle. You mistime it, taking your wicket.
And he's bowling slow. That one pushed through. Required run rate has jumped to more than 10. That is the hospitality partner, Radisson Blue. They make sure you have a comfortable stay. Another good over. 15 done. 72 for 7.
Brilliant bowling. And batters being extremely disciplined. 52 now from 30. How patient can they be?
Here's a signal from the umpire. Power blast is on. And instead of going with this premier bowlers, he's gone with Navanindu. He's a part-time off-spinner. Oh, he's taken the risk. And that move is because two left-handers are out there in the middle.
I don't mind it. I don't mind it. Yes, it's a risk, but you got the ball spinning away, as you say, on a surface that is conducive to spin bowling. I don't mind it at all.
Now the captain has gone on a punt. That's in the air. Good fielding once again. Only a single.
Well, there's the intent. First ball, the over. Like I said, at some stage, these two are going to have to pick a bowler. This run rate's above 10 now. Again, good fielding on the boundary to keep that to 1. But they're going to have to pick someone. They're going to have to go hard.
Important ball. Important ball coming up. There you go. Brave hit.
Oh, it's a good shot. There's the intent, the first two balls. Pressure on the young part-timer. It's just a little bit full. Great swing of the bat. Again, this is where, as a captain, risk versus reward. If he goes for runs, they say bad decision. If he gets a wicket, the captain's a genius.
Come on, Dua. Come on, Dua.
Yeah, when you're gambling, you win some, you lose some. Now he's asking not to loop the ball. Just lower the trajectory. Here's a quicker one.
Nabi, get back into slip, please. Go back into slip. There's enough there. That's a beautiful shot.
Come on, Dua. Come on,
Pay
Dua.
your credits to the batting. That's a good shot. But I think if he gets this ball right, there's enough spin and bounce for a little nick to slip.
Yeah, he should have known. Tishara's going to go after him. Extra flight really worked for the left-hander. They're looking for a wicket here. Reverse into the gap. And it's running away towards the boundary line. This is turning out to be a big over.
Yeah, that's a beautiful shot as well. Again, not the worst delivery. Goes with the spin and gets it fine enough. It's very good batting. And that's another important boundary.
Now this youngster is handling the pressure quite well with his Sundara. Bowled really well with the new ball. Showing his prowess with the bat. Good footwork. Good footwork. 14 of the over. Making the most of the first over of the power blast. And here is timeout.
Real arm wrestle, we knew that. The fourth day we're playing on this pitch. It's tired. It's on the dry side. Colombo strikers put the sixers in. 123. We knew it was going to be hard, but it wouldn't have served. Double sixers, their purpose. Well, I like the fact that he's gone to Dushan Hemanta. He's a good spinner. He's a leg spinner. The reason he's been delayed in bringing in or to be brought into the attack is two left-handers, and captains nowadays are so reluctant to bring in bowlers who generally bring the ball back in. But if you're a good spinner, you should be able to survive. Not only survive, make an impact, and I think Dushan Hemanta, it's a good challenge for him. Duanido Fernando was brought in because of the left-handers, the off-spinner. It made it very, very easy. 39 off 24. On one leg, and he's out straight away. Isita Vijay Sundara, well, down on one knee, trying to hoik it over mid-wicket. Not knew it. Dushan Hemanta, even though you're a leg spinner against the left-hander, you can still be effective.
And the challenge was only 4 fielders were outside the circle. And he accepted the fact, said, "Captain, give the ball to me." Picks up the wicket in the first ball itself. Hemanta strikes with his first delivery. Is it a good hand of 12 of 17, Colombo 85 for 8.
Run partnership broken. Binura Fernando, brilliant with the ball today.
Yes, buddy.
Well, I should say through this tournament, 3 for 11 in his 4 overs. Got to hang in there for his captain because Tisara can do the damage on his own.
The first ball was googly. I think it's been a slip in his place. Hold the leg spinner more and more to the right hand. Set him up rather than trying to go for the glory ball. That will be the key, especially with the mid-on in the circle. Binura Fernando will be tempted. Make him the temptation.
Oh, Edge, it'll run away. There's work to do for Chapman. No, Maha. Extremely impressed with the effort from the Dambulla Sixers. Wrong, and he's got to slice it. I'll tell you why. They're down and out basically with the gap too great to close down. The net run rate. It's not gone to plan. 123 is not where they would have wanted to be. But when they came out, their fielders were on fire, led by this man. That tells you a lot about the heart in that team.
And also individual pride at stake. You know that you're out of the competition. You just want to put out a show. You all know what Dambulla as a franchise went through just before the LPL started. And these players have been magnificent responding to the new owners. And I think some of the things they've done is just has to be applauded, especially as you said, the efforts they put in to get to this stage. Just a 2 runs from that 17, 87 for 8. A good start by Dushan Hemanta to his spell. Bowling in the power blast, only 4 fielders outside the circle, 2 left-handers, and he dismissed the big hitting Isita Vijay Sundara. Magnificent by Dushan Hemanta.
Lowest totals defended. Lowest totals defended. If the Sixers go on to defend this successfully, it will be the lowest in LPL. 37 of 18. He's gone to pace. He has the options. Nuwan Pradeep has 2. Nuwan Tushara has 3. Pizza. Well, compliments of his Pizza. Lots of fans have won. Returning our tickets. Every game, balls hit into the crowd and catcher. Be off to Chennai. Nuwan Tushara, first over went for 9. For the strikers. Wants to. Hemantha's quick. Here's an opportunity. Good throw. Binura Fernando had to get the skates on. Long strides. He's impressed with himself.
Yeah, big dive, loses his helmet. And that looked close. But Tushar Hemantha's throw was powerful, but it did not skid on. It just stuck on the pitch. Will that be enough? Or maybe the bat is in. Oh, that's out. That's out. Massive effort by Binura Fernando, but just not good enough. And Dushan Hemantha was quick across the field. A bullet-like throw. And that was good enough to dismiss Binura Fernando. He can't believe his luck seeing the replay in the big screen. But Tisera Perera did the right thing. He was trying to come back for the second run. And Binura Fernando is not the most mobile, not the most quickest among the wickets. And that guy is very, very quick. Powerful arm, across the field, gets the job done.
Binura Fernando had no clue. Helmut all over, as you mentioned. We'll give him a yellow card. Give him a yellow card for the dive if that was soccer. Binura Fernando gone for 288 for 9. One more wicket for the Sixers. And is this it? Nabi went across, but it was Chamindu Wickramasinghe coming in from the deep. He's fine. He's just disappointed that he couldn't get underneath it. That was a brave effort once again. Now tell me, Faris, who will be the happiest of them all with the way this game's going?
Has to be Jaffna. But all of a sudden, we've all thought, looking at Colombo Strikers, how they've played, they will finish up. And in case if Strikers loses this, Jaffna will have the last love. This is a massive shot. Oh, that went a long way. Picked up the slow ball, hanged off the pitch, and some exercise for Kumar Dharmasena.
Well, that laugh just disappeared because Tisera Perera is still there, and he can hit him. When he hits them, they go far. A couple more blows and suddenly Colombo might feel that they can sneak in. Nuwan Tushara, he's got to be fuller. He can't bowl in Tushara, in Tisera Perera's arc. He's strong. Miss hits will fly away too. That's it. Full and wide. That's away from his arc. There's a deep point, deep cover, the long off, just for that angle. Slower ball sits in the pitch.
It has to be outside the off stump, pulling up the off spinner into the pitch for Tisera Perera. When he's set especially, it's a massive risk being taken. Outside the off stump for Yorkers will be a better choice with all the fielders behind square.
Yeah, one more ball remaining in the over and Matisha Patirana will have to negotiate that.
Matisha Pathirana has to negotiate one delivery. Remember when Matisha Pathirana was bowling to Nuwan Tushar, he almost took off the front toe. Fast bowlers have good memories, though they are good friends. So Matisha Pathirana, it's your turn to face the music. Look out for the big toe.
Tell me, Farweez, 19th over. Who do you go to? Nuwan Pradeep or Dushan Hemanta? I know out of those who have bowled, it's definitely not Nuwan Fernando.
Now I'll bowl to Dushan Hemanta. I'll invite Tisra Perra to go big. They have nothing to lose. They've lost everything. Dabula, they are praying for the pride. Go for that major risk. I would definitely take that and give the chance to Dushan Hemanta to bowl the 19th.
We all knew what was coming. Pathirana keeps it out, 95 for 9.
Oh, brilliant. Slinger to slinger. Matisha to Nuwan Tushar, 1 Yorker. And Tushar to Pathirana, 1 Yorker. No damage done. Poles not disturbed. Toes intact. And this was the last wicket. Lindra Fernando running the first one. Tisra Perra doing the right thing, trying to get back to the striker's end. Good throw by Dushan Hemanta. Flat hard. And Nuwan Tushar did the basics right. Standing behind the stumps and taking the bails off. Disbelief everywhere in the Colombo Strikers dugout as well as their fan base.
Yeah, he's gone to Nuwan Pradeep. Dushan Hemanta has done his job. He's picked up the wicket, broken that partnership. 29 off 12. Upish. Chapman it is. Nicely taken. Hendricks. Reza Hendricks it is, not Chapman. That's the lowest total successfully defended in LPL by the Colombo, by Dambulla Sixers. Colombo Strikers falling short, putting the opposition